Hi everyone, I'm Sandie La Nae. Welcome to Psychic Creations. We have a very interesting show for you today. As you know, I am a psychic and I give intuitive readings using stones. For today's program, I'm going to show you just how I give a reading. I would like to introduce you to Betty Franklin. She has agreed to be my reading client for the day, and I should call her my victim for the day. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today. Now, what I use is stones and crystals, and I have a feather, and I have a manzanita stick and a couple of shells. That way I've got all the elements all taken care of. And what I do is I have 117 items here, and what I do is I program each stone with their own meaning. I've got, well, all kinds of meanings for different reasons and purposes and lifestyles and everything else that is every facet of, well, people's lives. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Betty a reading, and I'm going to give a kind of a step-by-step instructions on just how I read and where my visions come from. Now, I've already had Betty. She's gone ahead and chosen the 5 stones for our reading. So what I'm going to do is ask her first, how did you choose the stones? If you could explain to our viewers what you personally like to do.
Well, I pull my hands over the stones, and what I feel heat or what I feel drawn to is the stone that I select.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. A lot of people do that. You bet. A lot of people will just close their eyes or turn away and put their hands over the stones and feel heat or cold, sometimes cold too, and they'll know that's the stone to choose. Others, they like to choose the colors. I have clients too that will choose like all square stones or all round stones. It's very interesting. What actually happens is, even though you're choosing the stones are saying, hey, pick me, because they want to make sure that you get the message that your spirit guides want you to have through the stones. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start a reading with Betty here. Now, I also would like to say that stone placement is very, very, very important, along with choosing what stone that you would like to have. For example, I have some clients that will put the stones in a complete square or box, what I say, and then that shows me that they're feeling boxed in. They're feeling maybe insecure, closed in, and so what we do is I try and help them with the stones that they chose, and then my intuition, talking to their spirit guides, and then just my own psychic abilities. I tune in and I help them with present day situations, and I can also see the future too, which is really cool. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go step by step each stone that Betty chose, and we're going to see what's coming up in her future, okay? And thank you all for joining in. All right, first and foremost, Betty has chosen this stone here. I'll let her go ahead and pick up the stone and show to the camera. This is called a Bruno Jasper. Now, she has chosen that and placed it on top in the middle. Now, that's showing me that this is a very important stone, that it's something that she needs to do right now. And the Bruno Jasper means you need a retreat. You need some fun times. You need to get away from business and stress.
Okay.
Okay? So go have some fun this weekend. That will be nice for you to do. But not
good.
Disneyland.
Okay.
Okay? You need a ski lodge.
Oh, okay.
You need serenity, not chaos fun.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now, there is a situation. We're going to go ahead and talk about this orange banded stone here. It's called the orange banded agate. Now, that stone means change your way of thinking about something. Your spirit guides are really telling me, Betty, that there's going to be a wonderful situation coming up in your life. I would say probably about end of November into the 1st of December. It's going to be starting, okay? It's a tricky situation, though, and it might not be one that you're really accepting at first. But your spirit guides and then my psychic abilities too that I use is asking you to just look at it with an open mind.
Okay.
Okay? Because by February, when this new situation is you're really in the thick of it, you're going to think back and go, oh gosh, I'm just kind of sorry that I had any type of regrets or indecisions or anything about it. Think out of the box now. So you can just kind of like slide right on into that new situation because it's very, very nice for you.
Okay.
But it's something that maybe you might not be used to. Okay, maybe it's something you've never done before, or if it's a new method or technique that you might be unsure of that you could do.
Okay.
Okay. So right now you chose that stone, which a lot of people will do for a future event. They will choose a stone that is showing me I need to tell them to be prepared for something that is coming up, okay? Cool. Now, along with that scenario is this the yellow quartz, and that is my stone that means sunshiny happiness.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah. Now, that stone actually is incorporated with the orange banded agate. It's a kind of a continuation of the story of the orange stone, saying that when Betty gets into this new situation, you're going to feel real good about it.
Great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Are you thinking now, or have you been asked, has someone approached you about doing something new? Gosh, what am I seeing? I see you like in a large, very large room, like a gymnasium or something, and I see windows like way up on the top here, and it's something that you're like part of with other people.
Well, I'm going to be part of a festival in early February. Maybe that.
Oh, thank you for
Yeah.
that. That's what I'm seeing you
Okay.
at, with lots of people. Okay, but now this, you can go ahead and put that.
Okay.
With this, I see it though continuing on to be not just a festival at this place, but you become like part of the group that puts these on other places.
Okay.
Okay? Because I see you traveling to bring forth, to begin to create, to develop these type of festivals, not like just here in town, but here. I see you traveling.
Okay.
It's going to be a new like business endeavor.
Okay.
Okay, so, and thank you for that. Betty just did something for me that a lot of clients will do, which I love, is I have a vision, and like Betty did, she kind of verified that vision. When I said that she'd be in the thick of something in February, I wasn't quite sure what it would be, so thank you very much for, I love the feedback, because that helps me understand the visions that I have about a particular stone or the situation that's going on. So I really appreciate that. Thank
Okay.
you very much. Awesome new, well, business endeavor. Something is awesome that's going to be coming up for you. Okay?
Wonderful. I'm ready for it.
Cool. All right. Okay, now, little fly in the ointment. I love that old-fashioned saying. The big round stone here, that is called the golden labradorite. Now, what that stone means is that I see someone in Betty's life, an older person, that I do see maybe some hospitalization coming up.
Okay.
Okay? Now, one of the reasons that you pick this stone is so I could tell you to be aware of the happening, and that I also want you to be aware that this person that I see having some physical sickness, some type of ailment, they're going to be fine. This, I feel, is like a health scare,
Okay.
maybe to the doctor saying, hey, this person needs help.
Okay.
Okay? It could be a health scare to this person. You know, I'm sure we've all met people like, oh, I'm fine. you know, and they keel over from a heart attack an hour later. It could be a health scare to this person.
Okay.
But the reason that you chose this stone is because you can tell this person that if they're fearful, you will tell them that they're going to be okay, and that's very soothing to them because they'll see it in your eyes,
Right.
they'll hear it in your voice, and they won't be scared.
And it's an older person. you
It's
said.
an older
Okay.
person. Yeah. So just be aware of that. I don't see this happening until maybe probably right after the holidays, maybe end of December, going into the first part of January.
Okay.
Okay. But they're going to be just fine. But it is going to be, you know, a little fearful because it's a health scare.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But you know that they're going to be just fine. All right, now Betty has chosen another stone, and I don't mean to be laughing about it right now, but I just find it very amusing that she chose this stone, which is the flat, actually they call that a thumb stone or a thumb rubbing stone, and it's onyx, and that's my marriage stone. And earlier when Betty chose this, I said, when are you getting married? And she said, well, when the right man comes along.
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful comes along. Now, I was actually kidding with her, but what?
I'm serious.
Yeah, are you? Well, good. Well, with this, I see that Betty isn't actually getting married, but I do see you in a wedding party.
Okay.
Do you have any offspring, any nieces, nephews, anybody that is going to be getting married, I would say by March?
Not that I know of, but it could,
Okay.
you know, it could possibly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, what I see with you is that you're going to either provide like the catering, the flowers, or the place. I see you as being a very important part of the preparations.
Okay.
Not that you know you're going to be important to the wedding too, but I see you that someone, and it sure feels like family.
Okay.
I don't think it's a friend,
Okay.
but don't rule that out. Okay, I just feel their energies as family energies. I just really feel that you are very important with the preparatory,
Okay.
finding the place, getting the flowers, catering, maybe even helping with the dress. Things like that. Very important things to do before you have or that you're in the wedding. And this is really interesting too because I'm seeing the most interesting flowers at this wedding, and I'm very ignorant when it comes to the names of flowers. But I see the woman that's getting married. I don't know what these are. Maybe you could help me out. She doesn't carry like, you know, a pretty little bouquet. There's only like 3, and these fronds, no, they're not the fronds. I think they're the petals. They're huge, and they're white with little touches of pink throughout, like the middle vein. They're like this, and it's like a little pink through there. But she's only got 3, and they're like these big trumpet ends or these big fronds that come out. They're just gorgeous.
Sounds gorgeous, yeah.
I have no idea what those flowers would be, and I have no idea why I'm seeing these flowers as being a significant factor. Maybe you are going to be ordering these flowers or finding out where these flowers come from.
Okay.
I think that could be the significance in your preparatory tasks, chores, before the wedding comes. Because at first, like with my visions, they kind of come to me in, well, however they come to me. I saw Betty at the wedding, and then it kind of backed off, and that way I could see that you were in working with it, preparing for it. And then all of a sudden my vision backed off, and that's when I saw these flowers. And I saw you with these flowers. Okay? I could see the girl holding them, only her hands. I can't see her face, but I see you like arranging them. Gosh, how can I describe this? Like, I see you arranging them, not necessarily in her hands, but it's kind of like a vision over a vision. I see you like calling for them. I see you going to buy them, or they're arriving at your house, something like that. So now, a lot of times the stones that, like what Betty did, she just chose 5. But a lot of times I will have another vision come into my mind, and they didn't even choose the stones for it. But I wanted to ask you, are you flying somewhere soon?
I don't have plans at the moment.
Okay.
But
possibility?
It's been a while since I've been back to visit my family, so it would be a possibility.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Well, maybe that is. Because I see you boarding a plane, and I see you getting all settled into the seat, and I see that you'll be there for maybe more than a couple of hours on a flight. Where's your family?
Memphis and St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 3 to 4 hour flight.
Oh,
Either way I go.
right. Okay, because we live here we're in Gardnerville
Yeah.
now, but you would take the Reno airport?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Well, I do see this, and I see you sitting in the seat, Betty, and you're very comfortable and you're very happy.
Oh, good.
Okay, it's a joyful time that you're going back there. So maybe it could be a holiday gift or something
Okay.
that you're going
Or
back.
the wedding.
Or the wedding. Yes, maybe it's this wedding that you're going to. How awesome is that? All right. Now, a lot of times, too, when I'm giving a reading, I have an ability where I can see dead people. And a lot of times that they will come through when I'm giving a reading. And Betty happens to be a wonderful psychic herself. So I don't think she's going to be too surprised when I tell her that she's got somebody standing right next
No,
to
I'm
you.
not surprised.
Betty and I have been friends for, goodness, 10 years or more?
Longer, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, longer than that. So we kind of know each other. We know each other's families, our friends and things. And she's always had this wonderful person standing right next to her. I know that the viewers can't see, but you can maybe feel that they're standing beside you too. Have we ever discussed who that is? Is it your mom, grandma?
Well, I was real close to both of my grandmothers, and sometimes I feel their presence. I've felt my mom too, but I think I feel one of my grandmothers more frequently than the rest.
Okay. Because she has did one of your grandmothers, she wasn't that tall, but she always wore like this, what has she got? Like an apron? Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they call them. Yeah, apron.
Yeah.
She always wore a yellowish,
Yeah,
flowery apron.
Yeah.
Isn't that
She
fun?
was real little. She was tiny.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, how fun, because she's just right here
Yeah.
with you, too. We should ask her if she wants to choose a stone. How fun. And that's how I give a reading, okay? And you can choose stones that are online. I have my website set up, which is, if I can say that right now, which is www.sandiepsychicstones.com. And all my stone pictures are up. You use a web host user form. You can click on a stone that appeals to you. You send me that list and your questions, and I can go ahead and give you a reading online. Did you happen to have a question? Now that I've thrown her?
I didn't
Sorry.
even think about asking a question. But well, yeah, I've had a cough for a while. Do you see anything? Is my health okay? I feel like it's allergy, but
Yes. You know what? This stone here, actually, that's a seashell, really. This has just been really screaming at me. Actually, I had a reading at home this morning, and this stone and a couple others about health came up. And the seashell means returned back to good health.
okay.
And it's just, I agree with you. I mean, I sound like I've got a cold, and it's just allergies, and I never get allergies. We happen to live here in Carson City, Gardnerville, Mendon area.
This is my first year for allergies out here. I've been here since 2000. It's the first year I've had allergies.
There's something in the air. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people complaining of allergies. And so if you would like to boost up your immune system, and you'll start to feel a little better.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I've been telling everyone. Just whatever they feel comfortable with, go ahead and start
Okay.
boosting up your immune system.
Okay.
So, but that's all it is, though, just the allergies. Yeah, because actually, I also have another ability where I can see auras, and I can see that there's like a lot of, like a mustard yellow around you. And so that's showing me, well, like what we just discussed, that's showing me that there's just something here that's kind of like tampering you down. Okay, you're not like standing fully straight up. I can see like with that mustard yellow around you that it's just a burden on your shoulders, showing me that it's hard for you to breathe. Okay, so you are going to be just fine because the stones say so. All right. Now what I would like to do is, Betty happens to be an awesome psychic and a holistic practitioner. And what I would like to do now is ask her to tell our viewers just what you do.
Okay.
And where you're at, and your contact information. I've got my notes right here so I can help you along.
Okay. Well, I'm a Reiki master and a holistic health practitioner. I am an intuitive card reader, and I do the holistic health practitioner, that was a 2-year study of different healing modalities. So Reiki is not the only healing modality that I use. And I kind of incorporate all of them together. And I am in Minden, but I do go to Carson, Reno, or wherever else that I'm needed. My website is www.bettyfranklin.net, and I work by appointment, which is area code 775-790-0767. And I am adaptable. I realize that many people work, so if someone needs to be seen at night, I can arrange that, or if they need to be seen on Sunday or Saturday, that's okay too. I try to work with the clients' schedules.
Well, cool. Well, that's all right.
Okay.
And believe me, like I said, I have known Betty for many years, and I don't trust a lot of psychics, but I put my life in her hands. She's that good, and she's that helpful. You are
very
too.
Helpful. You've helped me over some real rough times in the past 10 years.
Well, that's what we're here for, is to help each
for,
other.
yes,
You
yes.
bet. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's good for our reading for today. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Betty, for
Thank
being
you.
a part of this.
Thank you for having me.
My stones are just really happy to see you again. They haven't seen you in a couple of months. So.
I know.
Now, if you would like to be a guest on my show, please know that the content is metaphysical, it's spiritual, and it's paranormal. And you can get a hold of me at my website, which is, once again, www.sandiepsychicstones.com. Yeah, almost forgot to say .com. All right. Now, again, if you would like to have a psychic stone reading, I have online all the pictures of my stone. You use a web host user form. You just click on a little button next to the stone, and the internet will automatically send me the stones that you chose. You send me your list of questions, and we'll get you read. I usually record it in MP3 format and then send it back to you. I am also a reader here in Carson City, and I read each Tuesday at Evergreen Jeans Incorporated. I do, like with Betty, I will work with your schedules. If you need me to come to your home, or if you need to come to mine, we can rearrange that too. All right. Thank you so much for joining Betty and I today for this fun psychic stone reading. It's always fun to read.
It's always fun to do.
You bet. All right. Thank you for watching Psychic Creations, and we'll see you next show. The opaline mineral is a magnesium iron silicate, in which the ratio of magnesium and iron varies between the two end members of the series for stearite and phaolite. Olivine occurs at both mafic and ultramafic igneous rocks and as a primary mineral in certain metamorphic rocks. It is one of the most common minerals on Earth
and has also been identified on the moon and in meteorites. And as new evidence appears on Mars, there is a suggestion that this mineral has also been found there. Ovaline's crystal habits include flattened, tabular, to box-shaped crystals. Ovaline is known by many names. It is known as chrysolite, evening emerald, and peridot. Ovaline in lore. Ovaline is among the oldest known gemstones. Ancient Egyptians around 1580 BC to 1350 BC created beads from ovaline. For Greeks and Romans, olivine was popular to use for intaglios, rings, inlays, and pendants. Olivines were a prized gem late in the Ottoman Empire. Turkish sultans collected what is believed to be the world's largest collection. The gold throne in Istanbul's Topkapi Museum is decorated with 955 olivine capuchons, up to 1 inch across, and there are also ovalines used as turban ornaments and on jeweled boxes. The largest stone is believed to be a 310-carat gem that belongs to the Smithsonian. A 192-carat stone of fine, clear, olive green olivine is part of the Russian crown jewels in the Kremlin. The metaphysical uses of ovaline are: it can help us connect to our destiny and attain spiritual truth. It serves as a protection against nervousness. It alleviates spiritual fear. It calms anger, and it allows for our problems to just dissolve. It boosts confidence and assertive energy. It is helpful to rise the kundalini. It brings the wearer good luck, peace, and success. It attracts love. It also dispels negative emotions. An ovaline is used to help dreams become reality. It also attracts wealth. And peridot aids in healing hurt feelings. The physical uses of ovaline are: it is used to relieve toxins and bring them to the surface to get rid of them. It causes the parathyroid glands to be of a more balanced nature. If you set ovaline under your pillow, it aids in better sleep. It is said to benefit the stomach and digestive tract organs and to stimulate tissue regeneration. Olivine increases strength and physical vitality. It helps in liver and adrenal functions, and is also thought to protect the lungs and sinuses from illness. And it protects your wrists from injury.